company, and I think there's more to their situation than the public knows. Also, it's challenging to be a spouse in the shadows of a Hollywood husband. I bet. And then some of the ladies are saying in the chat, we don't know what Linda has gone through in these 39 years. She may be like Shirley too.
We don't know what she's gone through.
Yeah, that's fair to say. We don't.
And you know they have. My mom and daddy was married for 40 years before my dad passed. And years mean nothing, y'all. I mean, years are special.
But they mean nothing if you've been miserable and been mistreated.
Okay. I'm just saying. People like to throw around, I've been married for 25 years. Mm-hmm.
How many of them were good years?
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wake up with somebody and be miserable. How do you live like that? Just to say you're married, and I just can't. That's just me personally.
And maybe perhaps that's how Linda may have been feeling.
That's just who I am. I know everybody can tolerate things differently, and everybody goes through. We're all different, you know, and that's why I hate to.
We're all different ladies.
Exactly. That's why I hate to hear people compare marriages. You know, well, in my marriage we do this and this works, and this they have this and they have that. Married people, don't look at other people's marriages. Do what works for you. We are all individuals. So our relationships are going to be different from other people. We like to compare and contrast our marriages and our relationships with other people. Don't do that. Don't do that, because that will hurt you in so many ways. Do what works for you and your partner and in your relationship, and stop looking at somebody else's relationship and trying to model their relationships, because you, like with Linda and Greg, we don't know what's going on in their relationship. We don't know what that lady went through. Do what works for you in your relationship. Whatever works for you and your partner, that's what you need to do. And find out what works for you and your partner. And don't try to be like somebody else's marriage. Well, so-and-so them been married for 45 years and it worked for them. Well, that's for them. It may not be for your relationship. I think, and that's where we make mistakes when it comes to one of the mistakes when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, and just I'll say this, you know, I wish Linda and Judge Mathis the best, whether they decide to stay together or go their separate ways.
Judge fighting for his life, and he said, "I'm fighting for my wife." If he got on a plane to go somewhere else without his wife.
With his buddies.